Okay, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel, you guys. I'm using a new gimbal right now for the first time that I've actually used it. I played around with it a little bit to try to familiarize myself with it a little bit. But if I mess up or take a minute to do something or point the camera at nothing, y'all just look over me. So I'm getting used to it. Anyway, I've had a lot of people ask me what I keep on my van at all the time. How's it going, Bobby? What tools are my daily go-to and stuff like that. So I thought I'd just take a few minutes here this afternoon and show you guys what I keep on my van at all times. If I'm doing a carpet job, what do I grab to take in the house? If I'm doing a hardwood job or laminate or a vinyl plank, what I take in the house to do that job. So let's get going with it right now. I guess I'll start out here. Right here, I've got for my wood bag. Oops, I'm sorry. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Let me get used to this thing here. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to turn around. Right here, I've got, this is a bag that goes in with my woodworking stuff. It's full of wood stuff. And this bag goes in every job, whether I'm doing carpet or anything, wood, laminate, whatever. This bag goes in all the time. This has just got, let's see here. So it's got a couple pry bars, screwdrivers, extra knives down in there. You just seen that. My framing or T-squares or speed squares, pliers, tape, thing of bits, few tape measures, a hammer, nail pullers, just a rag. This is what I take measurements on whenever I'm doing quarter round or whatever. Down in there, I got a pair of needle nose pliers, knucklehead. Always keep slabs, scrapers, brooms. Yep, won't be on top of them. You're exactly right. I'll make sure nothing's on top of them. I got another blue pry bar down there, about 3 or 4 tape measures. Blades right here. I got 5-in-1, couple of those over here. Over here, I got nail sets. I got this little guy right here, which is real awesome for staple down hardwood, cleats, or whatever. That thing's super awesome. And then down in here, I got just 3 more different size nail sets. Here, a couple types of blades. Let's see what kind we got in here. Utility blades right there. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it, buddy. So these are utility blades. I am in Tennessee, Lucas, and those are carpet blades right there. So carpet blades and utility blades right there. Over here, in this side, I got a couple chisels. Here's one and here's one. I got extra marker here. I usually have a couple of them. I'm actually out or getting close to being out. Over here, I've got a couple more blades, packs of blades. What are those? Those are the extra large hooks. And y'all don't get mad at me. Here recently, I ran out of my blades on the van and I had this spare pack down in the bottom of my box. So that's what I snatched to get me through the day. They are utility blades. So this I use for pulling nails out. Sometimes I really don't use it a whole lot anymore. But anyway, this is my always bag. Oh, and right down here, I got super glue down in there. I always have that for vinyl plank. You never know when you're going to need that. 8-inch scraper blades. So this is just a little bit of everything going on in this bag. Right here, this bag that I use for hardwood. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can't set this thing down. How's it going, Danny? Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. This might not work. I still am not used to this gimbal so much, y'all. So, y'all bear with me, okay? Try to get this thing going on here. There we go. All right, now. So, in this bag, right off the bat, I got wood glue. Oops, wood glue in the end of it right here. Another hammer. A couple of these guys right here. My favorite, by all means, the blue gun lock one. I love that rubber handle on there. Makes a huge difference. These are super awesome for any kind of wood. Vinyl plank, laminate, hardwood, anything. Only thing these ain't no count on is 3/4 inch wood. So I use these on everything else. Another tape measure, rubber mallet, pull bars. I got my spacers in here. I'll just show you right here so I don't have to pull all that out. Anyway, let's see here. So, oops, sorry about that. A pull bar, another pull bar. Can't really show that. I just got these, or this, I guess. I really like this thing. And let me see if I can set this down. Hang on, sorry you guys. Having a hard time here. Getting used to this thing. So I just got this. I used it the other day for the first time. I really like that. Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate that again. This was super awesome. I just did some scribing around the fireplace with some vinyl tile. That can come in really handy. Okay, I'll go ahead. I don't know if I'll put all this back or just go ahead. Yeah, I guess I can. And we'll see what I got in my carpet bag and what I keep on for that at all the times. By the way, this always stays on my van because I do vinyl plank a lot. So this is my go-to cutter for vinyl plank. Always got this little bad boy on my van 90% of the time. Sometimes I do hardwood, and I got a Crane 673 or something like that. I can't remember, but whenever I do a thicker hardwood, I use, or a hardwood period, I use that. I strictly keep my D-cuts for vinyl plank, and that is my favorite for that. This over here, my carpet bag. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it, buddy. So this is a bag that I take stuff in for whenever I do a carpet job. I will snatch this bag along with my other bag. Seam tape, couple boxes of pad staples, tack strip nails right here, pad gun, and you see down there more blades. I got more utility blades. Oops, I'm sorry. I got more utility blades, more carpet blades, a couple carpet trimmers, super awesome stair tool right there. Duct tape, got more of that on the shelves. I got napping shears, my Taylor tools, kicker pick and row finder. Always keep that in there because it's super awesome for cleaning out your kicker, is mainly what I use that for. Row finder, seam roller for carpet, another row finder. Oh, I said row finder a while ago. I meant row cutter. But anyway, here's a row finder. Super glue works best for cuts. Oh, I hear you. And right here is a couple more row finders that I use. That is pretty much it for my carpet bag. Yeah, and actually there is another pack of personas that when I ran out. And it's crazy that I got tons of blades in the house, and I always forget to put some on the van. So that's why you see that stuff in there. But typically I use mine at all times. Let's see here. I got a box in my van, and I'm fixing to show you here in a minute, specifically for that. And I don't always know. I got another guy that works for me, and I don't always know whenever he will take blades out of there and put them in my bag right there that goes in the house all the time. So sometimes I don't know when I run out. I actually just got this toolbox here because the stuff that's in there I had scattered all over the van. I didn't have any place for it, so I just bought this toolbox to keep all of this kind of stuff together. And here I have more wood stuff. It's my stain pens, putties, all putties and stain pens. Here's a bunch more putty and all different kinds of stain and such down in here for doing hardwood and stuff like that. You never know. So I got almost every color that I can think of, and if I don't have it, then I will mix up a couple like the other day. And the same thing with these putties. I got every color that they carry at Home Depot, a couple, 2 or 3 times. I got oodles of that. I try to keep the putties that are open here in the top tray. Like I said, I just got this box. So these open ones would usually be in this end pocket right here with my glue. But now that I got this box, I'll just keep them in there. Keep all that kind of stuff, stain, putty, and stuff like that in that box. That way it's all together. My air compressor and hose always stays on the van. My van is a wreck, okay? So y'all look over that, please. I have not cleaned it up or anything like that since I've been working by myself all week. Luke has been out of town, so when you get done, you just feel like being done. So always have my vacuum on here. Always have my sander on here. Those are two things that always stay on here. I've got another little conventional house vac on there if I'm not doing grinding or anything like that. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that once again. If I'm not doing grinding or anything, a lot of times I'll just take this in to vacuum around the edges and stuff like that with the wand. I got a push broom, a sweep broom, and a dust mop that I recently got. Keep on here all the time because I do so much hard surface. I got an edger right here. I keep on here almost all the time. A jam saw right here. The crane, whatever. I can't remember what this is. But this is super awesome for, I think it's $8.35. You can see I got a concrete blade on there right now for cutting fireplaces and stuff like that. Really love this saw. This is a super nice saw. With that dust shroud right there, you literally make no dust in the house. My vacuum will hook up right here. Yep, $8.35. Thank you, Philip. I absolutely love this saw right here. That is really good investment. If you guys ain't got one, it's well worth it. Even if you just use it for fireplaces and stuff, which is pretty much what I do. If I have a whole house of, if I've got a whole house of jams to cut, I will break that out. If I've got like 15 or 20 doorways or whatever, I will break that out because it's so much faster. But if I'm just doing a room or a couple rooms, I'll use my other one. Typically that is for, I save that for fireplaces and stuff where I need to cut concrete, brick, or whatever for undercutting stuff. Anyway, let me turn back around here. So let's see here. This, I got my roller right there. I always have on here. Extra vacuum hose for extra length on that. I keep my chop saw on here almost always. This is another box that I've got right there. Another crane toolbox. And it's full of just, I keep this designated for blades. And, well, if I can get it open. Do this with one hand. Blades and staples and stuff like that. So I got extra jigsaw blades in there, sawzall blades, some more scraper blades I keep in there right there, some more blades right there, pencils, got lots of Trax pencils. Compliments of Mr. Al Gladden. I bought this here a while back just to see what it was like because I was considering buying some of that style to sell on my website, and I didn't like it. So if I don't like it, I'm not going to get it and sell it. So it just sits here. And down here in the bottom is full of nails, staples, blades. There's another little blade from other saw. Packs of scraper blades down there. Let me see if I can get that open. There you go. All kinds of nails. Gold nails. These bags like this have different concrete nails. More jigsaw blades. Let's see. There's some more staples down there from Trax. Again, these bags have different size concrete nails in them. Just miscellaneous stuff down there. Down there, I've got more finished nails that I sell there. Let's see if I can get this stuff back in there now. So that is my blade and nail box. Right here behind that, let's see here. I keep taking my finger off the button. I got extra saw blades here for my miter saw. I've got some other 7 1/4 blades down there that I use on my table saw. An extra pack of whole bunch of bits right there. These 2 cardboard boxes right here are sanding disc that I use for my big American sander back there. Typically, I will keep all these boxes right here on that. You see the bungee I got right there. I keep it there, and I wrap all this stuff up to keep all of those right there. So typically, they're not in the floor. Always have my knee pads, of course. By the way, this is a pin shooter in this box, 23 gauge. This is a 16 or 18 gauge finish gun. This is the crane right here. This is a crane electric staple gun for carpet. This is a hardwood nail gun, 3/8 staple gun. Bits and bits. Can't never have too many bits. A cord, gloves right here. Bag of rags. Sorry about that. Scraper, another scraper right here, which is definitely my go-to scraper. This thing is awesome. The other one has just been sitting on my shelf forever since I've got those. That is my go-to scraper. Right here, I've got quite a few different types, colors of caulking gun. About four or five rows of duct tape down in there. I always have plenty of that. Right here, I've got, let me see if I can get around here. I got a little blower. I've recently bought that. That is super awesome. Where can I get the Pro Knees? You can get those on Tools for Flooring. So right here, I got a 6 foot straight edge, a 4 foot, 4 foot straight edge right here. Cove base gun right back there. Cove base tube back there. I got my 4-arm forklifts. I always have those on the van. Right here, I've got a jigsaw right there. This is my jigsaw. I got a couple extra packs of these things that I keep on here for cleaning up hardwood jobs. I put those on my dust mop if I need be. This real little blower right here is super easy, super convenient, no power or nothing like that. I really like that. I can blow off all my tools. When I'm done with them, I never have to load up a dirty chop saw, table saw, or anything like that. I can always blow them off. If you notice right here, look at my chop saw, nice and clean. There's no sawdust caked up anywhere in it. It's all nice and clean. I do have, see the bottom there. Thank you, Bobby Griffin. I appreciate that once again. I got the rack that this clamps onto. However, I ain't used it yet. My wife got it for me for Christmas, and I've yet to put it on my van and use it. J-Dub, I'm using the gimbal you got me, buddy. I really appreciate it. He is he's the one that actually got me this gimbal that I'm using, so I'm testing it out right now. I've played with it a little bit, but I've not got a real good hang of it yet. So anyway, this right here, I done a video on this thing here a while back. I really like this. Is super awesome for doing cuts and stuff like that in the house. Little bitty, that's what I had them extra blades for in my other box. This is super convenient for cutting in the house because it has a dust port right there. I can hook my I never get notified when I go online. Oh dang. If you hit the notification bell and click all, that way you'll get notified for everything. I don't know if you have or not. Sometimes it does that, J-Dub. I don't know why. Some people do comment about that. So anyway, this thing right here is super convenient for in the house. I can hook this to my vacuum right there, and I literally make hardly any mess at all when I'm cutting up existing hardwood, subfloor, or anything like that. Back here, I got a couple different size screws that I keep if I need to screw the subfloor down before I cover it up. Right here, this is my typical jam saw whenever I'm using that's what I use a lot right there. I just use this thing most of the time for my jams. And the stuff that I use a lot, I keep a couple batteries in this bag. Here's one. There's another one buried down here, I'm sure. Yeah, there's another one. I got different blades for days in there, so I never run out of blades. Uh-oh. Let me push my button. My van light went off. It's getting dark here already. Let's see here. This bag, oops, sorry. This bag right here has a drill in it with a charger and 2 batteries. This bag right there has a couple glue guns, 1 glue gun from Trax and 1 Orcon Peak Buster with a couple different types of glue sticks in it. Some for making seams and some for just tack strip and stuff like that, the power hold. This, here that, is a bag of wrenches, sockets and stuff like that. Got to have that. This one, oh, no, this is actually my drill bag, I think. I don't even know what all I got on here. Sorry about that. Let's see what's in this bag. I can't remember. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, this is super awesome right here. I forgot all about this because I don't do glue down a whole lot. But when I do, this is super awesome right here. So I got a little hammer drill right here. See that? This is super awesome when it comes to glue down. I love this. I use this on every glue down job. What this thing does, this will hook to my hammer drill, and I use it a lot. Every hardwood, every glue down job I get, I use it on. So this hooks to it here. You guys probably seen it. Let's see here. Okay. So I can hook that to my hammer drill right here and knock them stubborn boards in real nice and easy. So that's what's in there. And then I messed up. That is my glue guns and stuff. And this bag right here is I got a drill and a, whatever you call it. It's almost a hammer drill. I can't even think of what it's called right now. It's another kind of drill, but it ain't really a drill. It's a, dang it, I can't think of it. Anyway, I'll just say I got a couple drills right there. That's what I got in that bag. I got 4 foot slides down here with the impact. Yes, thank you. Couldn't even think of what it was called. I got 4 foot slides down here. My table saw stays on here about all the time because, like I said, I do solid floors almost all the time. My other pro knees right there for my help, Luke. Thank you, Nick. And come around to the back door here. I got felt right here. I keep this on here. This is just some, felt I keep on here for doing doorways of carpet so that whenever I'm doing wood or something, I got to fix the doorways, I always put some felt over the tack strip so people don't feel them when they're walking. A hacksaw miter box. I got the old metal crane miter box. I got a work light, just one, because I don't do a whole lot of work where I need that. A roll of 60-gallon garbage bags right here. Knee kicker. I keep that kicker on here all the time. My extra thing, sorry if it's a little dark, extra thing of bungee cords I keep on here because you can't have enough bungee cords. Right here in this, I've got, it says a light, but it just happened to be a good sized box for my torque guard I keep in here whenever I'm doing any grinding, sanding, or anything like that. Anything that has a rotary spin to it, I use this thing if I feel the need for it, because this is going to save me lots of money or from getting hurt or tearing up customers' walls or anything like that. So that's what that little thing is. I keep it in that so it stays protected because it's kind of expensive. But in reality, one time of this thing working properly for you, which it does work properly, but it could definitely save you the price of this in one little incident, by all means. Even if it just jerks your wrist or anything, it's worth the money on your first time that thing saves you. So I always use that. Like the other day, I was grinding up some rubber back carpet, and I definitely used this on that. Paint rollers and stuff up here for priming. Tape for glue down wood. Where are we at right there? You can't really see, but I got some denatured alcohol, contact cement, some plastic for covering stuff up. Right up there, I'm actually out right now. I got some Miss FBSB Secret Miracle Cleaner. I always have some of that on here. I just said I'm out, and I always have it on there. But I need to get some more. You can see my bottle is down there, and it's all messed up. But in this box right here, I just keep a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I got my fan right here for drying mud, glue, or whatever. This box right here, I'm not really going to open it up. It's a Roberts toolbox. And I just got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here. Yeah, sometimes I do have issues with stuff freezing. I typically, if it's bad, I just throw it out. I know I should take stuff in and all that. That's just too much of a headache for me. So if it goes bad, I throw it away. But a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here that I don't use very often. That toolbox is kind of hard to get to with my thing right there. So that's why I put stuff in there that I don't use a whole lot. That way I don't need in it. These right here, sawhorses, I keep them on here all the time. And this board to go on them to set my saw on, which I got my sawhorse now that goes with that DeWalt saw up there. That once I get that, I will get rid of this stuff. And that is just on here because of the last job I did. That is pretty much it. So that's pretty much a rundown right there of everything I keep on my van at all the time. So a lot of people has been asking about that, so I thought I would share that. Let me get this thing going here. Come on. There we go. All right, so maybe that was helpful for somebody. I don't know. Can I get some thumbs up, please? Man, how do you fit material in there? I'm telling you what, man, when I have to load a pallet or something like that, which is quite often, a lot of this mess is this. Oops, I'm sorry. What model van? This is a 13. When I have to load a pallet or something like that, this saw gets stood up. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that once again, buddy. That's what, 3 or 4 times you've done that this video. Thank you, man. Super awesome of you. Oh, I didn't mention my bucket and dustpan right there. Always got to have that for sure. All this stuff will get my saw will get stood up. I can pretty much get everything far enough up to the front. It's a 250. Oh, and my sander is usually, well, I can either, this saw will usually go right there behind my sander. And that gives me about 4 foot right here in the back to load up a pallet or hand load some stuff or whatever. Whenever I do carpet, obviously my saw comes off, the other saw up there comes off, and I clean a path right here on this side of my van for carpet and pad. So, but I always keep that sander and vacuum stays right there all the time. I never take that off except for at the jobs. But anyway, and like I said, I got a couple more cutters. D-cut right there. I got a couple more if I feel like I'm doing something different. What's that say? I thumbed it. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. So this goes on there sometimes. Right there, my 3/4 nail gun. Stretchers, Robert stretchers. This is what I was talking about right here. This is the sawhorse, or whatever you want to call it, miter saw stand that my wife got me. I need to get that on the van and get rid of that other stuff. Right back here, now I'm getting out of the subject. I said things that I keep on the van all the time. Right here, stair rod stuff. This is another miter saw with another stand. More stair rod stuff right here. Over here is more stair rod stuff, which these are super nice. If you guys don't use those, you definitely need to get into that. A grinder, Love that metabo grinder, super awesome. I forgot to mention I do have a mess of these little slides on the van too. Just couldn't see it because it was dark. These things right here, little red devils from Taylor Tools, super awesome. And Cool Glide. I can't even remember what all this stuff is. Some kind of Makita. This is a hammer drill. Crane stair stretcher right there. Here's another, or an underlayment gun. Another nail gun. Another underlayment gun. Another finished gun right there. And this is my D-cut. Whenever I do Cove base, this is my D-cut. Woo, about dropped it. Cove base groover right there. I love that little tool. That is super awesome. Whoosh, that was close, man. That would have sucked to drop that off on the floor. But anyway, that's a rundown right there. What I keep on my van at all times plus more since I came in here. So anyway, maybe that'll give somebody a little bit of insight. I think people wanted to see what was in there and what I use all the time, so maybe they could get some ideas. What's the name of that Cove base tool? It is actually a Cove base groover by D-Cut. I'm pretty sure that's what you can look it up as. I've got videos on that. That thing is super awesome, super precise, exactly the same cut every single time. You get it set for whatever base you're using, whether it's all the way down to like 2-inch or up to 6-inch. Boom, 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 repetitive cuts like there's no tomorrow. It's super awesome. Okay, I think that's about it. My voice is starting to leave me. I've been out in the cold a lot this past week and right now. So I think I'm gonna get off here. Yeah, I hope that was helpful to someone. Maybe they can see something that they's like, ooh, I would like to have that or something like that. And it'll help them out on their jobs or something, okay? Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Look at my noses already. I look like Rudolph. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the video. Stay safe out there. You're welcome, buddy. I appreciate all of you guys for joining. I really do. And all of y'all's continual support all the time. It really, really helps out a lot, okay? Yeah, there ain't nothing in there that I use all the time. So, okay. All right. Awesome tour. Thanks. All right. My van was a wreck, but anyway, I hope you guys got what you wanted anyway out of that, I hope. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to get this stuff back on my van and get it in where it's warm, okay? Until next time, FBSB's out.